West Ham are massive. Let's have a look. What we're going to do on the old Guinness thing today, then? Ooh. West Ham are massive, everywhere we go, everywhere we go.
Good morning or good evening to you, sir. How are you?
Good, mate. Good. The last bits of light are just about to leave me. So, the evening is here.
Lovely. And welcome back to West Ham Random and Football Unfocused. As you know, a little bit of limited madness, some chat goes along the way. And we'll also be dipping into the live chat to see who's about. And I do already know that we have Stuart in the chat. Good morning, Stuart. He's saying, good morning, brothers Cieran and Budgie. Hope you're both well. Can I just say that what you two said to Mr. and Mrs. Peach was beautiful. Full respect to both of you. Thank you so much, mate. That's really nice to hear. And we will be chatting a little bit about that, about last night's shows. Beautiful, absolutely beautiful way of saying.
Yeah, thanks, Stuart.
Yeah, that was really nice, mate. Miss Hammerette says, morning, Cieran and Budgie. Game day. Come on, you Irons. Yeah.
My new favourite girl. She's absolutely wonderful.
Yeah, she's lovely, isn't she? Not too sure if you'll be doing this if you're on the way to the ground, though, Budge. Listen, I'm still here. I'm at home. I'll be, as I put in the comments after, I will be going to the ground after the show. And yeah, there you go. Thanks, Stuart. Means a lot. And the explanation, we're catching up with each other. Boom. Okay, what we got here? There we go. Oh, Richard Cox is in the house. Good morning, Richard. Thank you for joining us.
Hi, Richard.
Danny Jackson is here as well.
Hey, Danny.
Oh my God, loads of messages just came in. Rob Singleton, good morning, Robert. And Jazzy, good morning, Jazzy. How are you, young man? Hope you're well. And Mandy G. Oh, Mandy G's in the house. And he says, morning, you all. A love from the Gambia Hammers Football Club. Right, okay. Right, that's just who we've got commenting at the moment. And we will go back into the chat in a little while. First of all, we had quite a successful 90 minutes on Thursday evening against Viborg in the Europa Conference League. What did you think of the game? What did you think of the game, Cieran?
It sort of smacked of a sort of a pre-season game for most of it, Budge, to be honest.
It kind of did, didn't it? Yeah.
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 You know, I'll tell you one thing though, and I remember saying this to Stewie the other day after when we done the what's the name show. Their passing of that team, V-Ball, was
Yeah.
really impressive passing, but with no end product. They didn't have
Yeah.
an end product to it until they did score, but
Yeah.
but passing was far better than ours and far more
It
accurate.
was.
And their triangles and how they were
It
playing the
was.
ball.
And you know, it
really
was
good.
the whole thing was sort of, at first it was sort of smelling of Astrakugu, wasn't it? Do you know what I mean? And it was
Yeah,
like, is this going to be our downfall? You know, is this going to happen to us again? But
I didn't think it
fortunately
would, but
not.
I just was impressed by their passing ability. I thought they looked really good on the ball, and they
Yeah.
done well. You know, a team of that
Yeah.
standard done very, very well.
Yeah. Yeah.
But,
Oh, they
we
were
needed a goal to make the
exceptionally
difference.
good. They were really good. I thought. You know, I thought they were very good. Yeah, I've just put the TV on so that when I put the comments up, I can actually bloody read them up there.
Yeah.
We've got what, 3-1 win going into the second leg. Looks fairly comfortable. Sounds like it should be comfortable, but will it be?
Man. It should be.
Will
I
it
mean, we did test out a couple of youngsters there, Coventry and Ashby. You know, and had young Johnson at centre back. You know, it weren't ideal. You know, our ideal team to put out, but it was good enough to get the job done. So,
Yeah.
you know, I don't see why we can't go there.
Is Rice and Creswell will be available for the next leg, won't they?
No, Rice, I think
ban.
he's still got one more ban, definitely.
Oh, is he?
Rice will be out.
Okay.
Yeah. So
right. Okay. So that then will give him an opportunity then to either play Coventry again, because I thought he'd done reasonably well, or even give Flynn Downs a start.
Yeah, I was surprised that Flynn Downs didn't start that Budge, to be honest. I was.
Well, he banged his toe up, didn't he? He banged his toe up in training.
That what it was. Oh, right.
Yeah.
Fair enough.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was surprised at that. I thought Coventry, I think he was a bit too guarded, and I don't think it helped him with, again, a couple of disappointments in that game. One was Suchet. I thought he was poor again. I thought he's very average, and I hate saying it because I want the boy to come good. You know, I thought he was quite poor at times, and I think that put pressure on Coventry, and he seemed to be more guarded with going, you know, passing backwards and sideways rather than trying to get forward. I found the same with Ashby. The amount of times the ball was passed out to him on the right, and he'd come back and he'd pass it back to the centre half rather than, you know, pushing
rather than taking the risk of going forward and pushing the team forward. Yeah. I think they were sort of more. I think they were probably instructed to more defer towards the more senior players. You know,
I'm not going to judge them or knock them for it, but that seems to be the order of the day. And a few times that Ashby did try to play along, but normally got cut out. So he was guarded, and whether that was instructions, just to keep hold of the ball, recycle it. Maybe that was it. But I just thought we found. As a fan watching it, it was frustrating that we weren't pushing forward more on the wings.
Yeah. Stewie says there, look, Ben Rama did well when he came on. To be fair, we've had 3 games this season so far, and for me, Ben Rama has been West Ham's man of the match in all 3. And as you say, he came on as a substitute, but he was lively. He created Antonio's goal beautifully. The way he took it down onto that byline, it was quality. I was very, very impressed with Ben Rama. He's showing his abilities a lot more consistently now, which is what we've always wanted from him.
Especially the last 2 games, he was very, very good against Forest. And had a superb game, mate. He really did. Amongst a lot of poor players, You know, he really did stick out as, you know, head and shoulders above
Yeah,
everyone else. And he come on for that cameo, and the assist he got was superb. What we've been crying out for quite a while now, to do that more, to take on the right back, to beat him, to get the ball in. And
yeah,
I hope it continues, because if it continues, to me, it's like getting a new signing. It's quite exciting if he can
yeah,
continue that consistency. And that's the
yeah,
only thing we all know he's a player, Geezer, but his consistency, I think, has always been in at major debate, that he's not consistent enough with it. And
yeah, yeah.
so
Agreed.
I'm just hoping now he's playing like he played Forest. To me, they're a championship side. They're not very good. Bebo or whatever they are. Now he's playing
Yeah.
Brighton, and we've always struggled against Brighton. And as a
Mm.
proper Premier League established team, I need him to do it again. Please, Mr. Benny, do it again and take him
Oh,
to the
I'm
cleaners.
fairly sure he will, and I think that, you know, to some degree, he must listen to or read or whatever the social media stuff about him. And by the way, Happy Amaret's in the house. Good morning, Abby. Yes, it
Happy
is
age,
live.
sweetie.
But yeah, she says, hold on, is this live? Yes, it is live. We've got to field a strong 11 today. I mean, I don't want to see anything less than, well, actually, I'd like to see Areola in goal today, but that's not going to happen. We know that's not going to happen.
No.
But I would like to see Areola in goal. But I think we need Stolson and Zuma and Oggy in the middle. I think Creswell out on the left. I think Soufal out on the right. Souček and Rice, we got to get Souček back on fire. He's got to get back to his proper winning ways. And I think in front of them, I think we're going to have Maxwell Cornet. I think it should be Ben Rama in the middle, Bowen on the right, and Schumacher up front. That's what I think our starting 11 should be. Let me know in the chat what you think, guys.
I think totally different to you.
Mm.
I don't
Well, come on, let's have it.
Well, Ogbonna, I don't think's ready, and I think if that carer is ready, he starts alongside Zuma. And
Good shout.
I don't believe Schumacher and Cornet will start. I think Ben Rama he's done so well on that left now in the last couple of games.
Yeah, agreed.
Ben Rama will hold his place there. And I think Antonio will start. I think Schumacher and Cornet will probably get on, but I think Antonio will start. I think you have Ben Rama, you'll have Bone on the right. Obviously, I think Souček and Rice. I think Souček could do with a rest, but I don't think he will rest him. And I don't mean he needs a rest. Just his performances, he looks like he needs a rest. But I reckon then you'll get 4 nails. And it's Moyes. I'm only saying that because of Moyes, Budge, you know, not what I want to happen.
Yeah.
But I can see him fielding basically the same side and maybe swapping young Johnson out for a real centre half. Yeah. And then maybe at least that gives us good options on the bench to bring on with Cornet and Schumacher.
Of course.
You know,
of course, Happy saying Benny's a confidence player. Would you risk him taking penalties? Yeah, I would.
Yeah, I would.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
Definitely. If you were to label him with, you know, as the club's penalty taker while he's on the pitch, then that's going to give him some kind of boost of confidence as well. And then obviously, you know, he'll be practicing them with the likes of Kev Nolan and that in the background. But I think Benny would be a decent penalty taker. I really do believe that. Better than bloody.
As long as he had got the confidence himself in taking it and being that man. If he puts his hand up for it, Budge, even better. Get in there and do it. Not a problem.
Miss Hammerette says hopefully no penalties today, but she would 100% give Benny the opportunity. Stuart agrees with me. He thinks that Schumacher should start. and so does Missy.
Right,
Happy
I'll
says
be getting back
formidable.
to you afterwards, then. I'll be getting back to you when he's on the bench.
Formidable front line to start, consisting Cornet, Benny, Bowen, and Skamaka. That's what I think. Exactly that. I mean,
Yeah, you could be right.
You put Cornet.
I mean,
look at Cornet's assist on Thursday night. That was absolutely
but he was rubbish up till then, Budge.
He was trying to get into the game, and in fact, you know, I thought there were one or two moments where something special was going to happen when he had the ball. Unfortunately, it didn't happen until that moment when he put the ball across.
No, it was a cracking cross.
Gianluca to nod it in. And it's nice.
What,
it's nice. What a finish as well.
I know he's 6'5", but the leap he put on there, he looked like he was about 9'6" in the air.
I know he did, didn't he? Didn't he just?
He looked absolutely massive.
Yeah. And
Bowen, it was a great cross.
Yeah, and Bowen again scores them goals on his left foot down into the bottom corners. He's so good at that. He's so good at it. And, you know, with the pace that he puts on the ball, the keeper just never had a chance, really.
Oh, no. No chance.
So Mandy G saying for her that Souček and Rice do not make the key passes through the lines. She would try Fornals and Rice in the middle. And I did actually say that the other day when we were talking pre-match.
Be honest, I think it could be an option, and it is an option. But I reckon it will stick with Rice and Souček, and I think Lanzini might lose out in this game. And for
I think
now,
he will, unfortunately, because I mean, look, bringing on Lanzini at say 75 minutes or something, if we're in a position where one goal or one key moment could change the game for us.
Yeah,
I think Lanzini's the man to bring on to do that.
He has been pretty poor, Budgie, lately. He hasn't been cutting
indeed, he hasn't been to his usual high standards. Agreed.
No.
I still believe that he's technically the best player we've got. Technically.
I agree. Yeah.
But
just
looking at
Cornet
the other evening, I think that, you know, Lanzini's got a challenger for that now.
But I'll tell you this, Bud, I know this will be an unpopular opinion, and you know I don't mind throwing them out.
Yeah.
But apart from Skamaka's goal, he was very sloppy in that game. I remember. Now I remember I didn't watch that game with emotion.
One or two sloppy moments, yeah, but that wasn't the entire game.
Right? And I knew the result when I got home. Then I watched it, so I was really watching. Right. I knew the result, so I just watched players. And I see Skamaka, and what I understand of him, his hold-up play is probably the strongest part of his game. You know, he comes, he picks the ball up like, and he lost the ball about 5 times doing that in that game. Scored a great goal, and I'm not going to judge him on that. I just, you know, I think he's
warming to the league, isn't he? Let's be fair. You know, he's got to warm himself to the league.
I'm just saying, just because he scored a goal doesn't make him, you know, the ultimate saviour, and he had a great game. He didn't really have a
No, of course not. But, you know, this time next season, we will be saying that he is. We will be saying that he's our saviour next season, I reckon. Right, okay, I don't know what that's all about. I'm worried. I'm majorly worried. Moyes going to go back to standard starting 11. He probably will have Missy.
He basically will be. I think he will.
Yeah.
Because it's
until he misses the pen, and then we could lose him again. Do you know something, Happy? When I was playing, the later part of my playing career, I started taking penalties for the team that I was playing for. And the first 6 that I took were all successful penalties, got goals in every one of them. And then I missed one, and it was an easy one for me to score because the keeper was more to one side than the other. And if I'd have put it just out of his reach, but I didn't, I put it right at his feet. And it did kind of knock my confidence for about 15 minutes. And then I thought to myself, well, actually, it doesn't matter because it's only 1 in 7 that I've missed. And then, you know, I kind of built my confidence back up by thinking that missing one doesn't matter. It's if he consistently missed them, that's when we might lose him again. That's my belief anyway. I think he's got enough confidence to take the penalties and to, you know, to stand tall while he's doing it. Good morning, Cyber Leader. How are you, Dalek? Nice to see you. Nice. We got to come out strong from the start and continue with it. We have to be clinical throughout. Yes, indeed.
Absolutely.
Is anyone going bridal? I don't even know what that is, mate. Sorry. People are saying good morning. Sharky's in house. Good morning, Sharky. Says good morning, Budgie. Evening, Cieran. We're finally going to be right. What feels like 1,000 attempts. Right. Yeah.
We're going to do it. I'll tell you what makes me laugh.
We are going to beat them.
In every chat, West Ham channel, it's the same. And everyone sort of goes, and we all do, right? Go, oh, it's Brighton, it's a bogey team. I remember in the 70s, our bogey teams were Liverpool when they were brilliant and Man United when they were brilliant. Now we're worried about Brighton. Behave yourself. Come on. Let's get rid of that tonight. And let's get at them. Let's just do them. My God.
Let's get that monkey off our backs.
Yeah.
Let's get that monkey off our backs. Moyes must see that Antonio as the super sub works. Yeah, agreed. It does. I'd like to see Scamacca start, but I'd be surprised as Danny.
Yeah, same here, Danny. I'll be
surprised.
Screw
the game today? What's that all about then, Cyber? Screw the game today?
Go sit in the truck.
I think Scamacca should start. Didn't say Moyes wouldn't start him, brother Cieran. Laugh out loud. Right.
Yeah, I think most people think he should start. I just don't believe Moyes will. And, you know, I'm getting used to Moyes now. And he doesn't, the surprise with Moyes, he doesn't surprise you that often. But he could today. You never know.
Yeah. Hello, Jazzy. Yeah. Happy says, can see the Forest starting lineup today. The one we played against Forest. Yeah.
Basically, apart from the centre half, I reckon that Kehrer starts instead of Johnson. But I could be wrong there too.
Yeah. At last with Scamacca, we can have a player that can shoot out of the box. And can't he? I mean, did you see that training video, Cieran?
Yeah,
there's a training video where he belted it from about 26 yards or something, and it was absolutely. And his eye for his targeting. His targeting is so good. In training, it's exceptional.
Right,
he's proper good.
We'll see him for the last 25 minutes tonight, so we'll see then.
Here, look. Wash your mouth out.
Was that my Lanzini comment?
Yeah, definitely. It's got to have been. It wouldn't have been about anything else. Okay, so we've covered Thursday's game a little bit briefly. We've covered last night's game a bit briefly. Now, chat. I will come up with some more of these comments while we're waiting for you to write your next ones. But I'm sure 100% of you last night tuned in at some point to either the live stream or the pre-recorded Peach and Frankel finale. Give us your thoughts on what you saw, what you heard, and your thoughts, you know, for Peach as well. Cieran and I, we went on there last night to chat with Barney and Ronnie, Peach's parents. And without even actually us two discussing it beforehand, I kind of knew that we would be put on screen together, Cieran. It was quite clear and obvious, you know. I mean, as we mentioned, you know, Peach was the one that brought us together as a pairing, as a dynamic. So it was only right and proper that we did appear together, and you know, we both of us, without even discussing it beforehand, had gone into that last night with the notion that we didn't want to try and add to the doom and gloom that they already felt. So
Yeah.
we subconsciously we both decided to try and make it as light-hearted and have as much fun with it as we could. And hopefully we did that, and hopefully Barney and Ronnie, enjoyed their time on the screen with everybody, But yeah, I mean, it was really nice. Couple more comments. So chat if you want to, mate. I'm just going to highlight them.
No, it was a lovely stream. I think Franco done an absolutely, him and Titch on the pre-recorded done an absolutely fabulous job. And then
Agreed.
when it went to the live, it's a tough one to do to Franco. He was hurting a bit himself, and he's had to arrange it all and do everything with Veronica and Brian. And he done a great job with it, mate. And he brought people on and he kept everyone about long enough, and timed it well. And everyone had great things to say. And it was mainly light-hearted throughout, and some lovely stories from everyone. And it was nice to see Rebecca on with Athens, It was to see her. She must be 7 months pregnant now, that girl.
Sorry, just want to interrupt quickly. Richard, thank you for joining us, mate. Sorry you have to go. It was lovely seeing you on there last night as well, young man. It was with you and Jake. It was great. Thanks for joining us. Carry on, mate, please. Sorry, Cieran.
Yeah. Again, young Jakey and Richard on there, and Gatesy and Milesy, and God, I'll miss someone and forget everyone else. But and Anton and everyone had a good story, and it was really pleasing to watch and be part of. It really was. I was quite honoured to be part of it, to be honest. There you go.
Yeah. Happy says it was a beautiful stream, well deserving for an amazing friend to all of us. His parents are amazing too. Agreed.
Yeah.
Great people.
Lovely.
And one of these days, Cieran, will have Barney on Unfocused with us, eh?
It'd be great, wouldn't it, eh? We'll get him on.
Yeah. I had a chat with him last night in the green room after the show. I basically sort of hinted at it. I didn't directly ask him because it wasn't fair. But I think he would be definitely up for doing one or two things, So yeah, so we'll have a chat with him about that. Miss Hammerette says both streams were truly special. I was gutted I had to leave early as Miss responding to Mama and Papa Peach, waiting on Frankel to connect me, Budgie. Listen, I'm waiting on Frankel to connect me as well, Missy. And as soon as he does, I will connect you, okay? Or the other way round, you can connect me if you get it first. Stewie says, Mr. and Mrs. Peach have the courage of a lion. They both did really, really well. And agreed, they did. And now we know where Peach's lion heart came from. That's where it came from.
They did. It's been tough for them and been through a lot. And as much as emotion we feel all about it, they're the parents. And I don't think there's anything worse, any more harder grief than losing a child. So it was tough for them, and they've done fantastic.
Oh God, yeah. You got to remember, really, two of my siblings have, they've lost children. I know how much it impacts the family, and it's horrid. Missy, in response to this comment about the idiot that came in, blah blah, don't blame yourself, okay? It wasn't like that. Don't worry about it, so honestly.
No. You dealt with it well, Missy Hammerette. You dealt with it well, sweetie.
Yeah.
Both you and Happy.
Yeah, that's true, Stewie. You know what they say, Missy? Every village has a village idiot. The same goes for YouTube, I'm afraid to say.
Absolutely, Stewie boy.
Yeah. Yeah, unfortunately, I'm not going to give the man a name check, but if you know who it is and you know anything about that person, that shouldn't surprise you, Missy. That's all I can say. You know, that shouldn't surprise you. Sharky says he's not seen the tribute show, but we'll make sure to watch it. My love to
Yeah,
Peach's
give it a look,
parents.
Sharky. I think you'll enjoy it, mate.
Yeah, I think you will. I mean, the pre-recorded one, the hour-long show, is absolutely amazing, and the work that's been put into that by Titch and Titch and Frankel and everybody else that was involved in that, Charlie and Peach's parents, everything that was put into it, it's so good. And then, you know, there was the live stream immediately after, and that was nice as well because it was kind of structured, but it was like randomly manic at times, and it was great. I mean, it was really, really, really great, and Peach would have loved it.
Clip's message was great, wasn't it? That was
Yeah,
a nice.
yeah.
And
In
at
fact,
the end
do you know what? In fact, I think that is even in here. I think that may even be in the brand. And if it is, I'll play it again.
And Charlie Boy's message at the end of the pre-recorded was great to hear.
Oh, beautiful, beautiful. I'm not sure if I can find.
Yeah, be a recent thing.
No, I think I think it would probably be on Adam's computer. I would think he may have played it from his computer because I can't see it in here.
Yeah, probably.
There are lots. I've got the video that we used for the message for Charlie Boy, but it's not the message he sent, it's the video that was used as the background for it. Yeah. But anyway, I can't find that message from Clips. If I could have done, I would have played it. But there is a message here from Zippy and George. See if you can identify. I've got to play it.
I do. I know it.
What are you watching there? I'm watching West Ham Randoms, George, with Peach and Adam Frankel. Oh, is it any good? Well, just when you think that it's terrible, something wonderful happens, George. Oh, Zippy, what's that? It ends!
Yeah. Thanks, Rob.
Oh, great. Well done, Rob. That's brilliant. But yeah, so it was a lovely tribute to him last night, and a fitting memorial. I felt, you know, it was nice that so many people came in and you know had their say. It was lovely.
It weren't just about us coming there on camera either. I mean, the people in the chat, some of the messages from, you know, a lot of people
incredible. I couldn't keep up with them, mate. When I wasn't on screen, I was in the background trying to deal with the comments, and I just couldn't keep up with them, you know.
No, there was some lovely, and it was all about that, wasn't it? It was about everyone. It was about everyone being involved in it, and I think it came off really well.
Really yeah. Happy says it was lovely to see Titch back.
Yeah.
Agreed. It was nice. Yeah. And you know, also, of course, you know, there was a message from Rusty B. You know, and a few other people sent in messages. I don't think Adam had a chance to get them all in, but it was just such a fantastic response. Yeah, that's true. It was bloody ace. So yeah, we had a bit of fun on there, and you know, a few tears here and there as well. So yeah, it was good. It really was a good show. I don't even know what it was I was going to ask now. I can't even remember. I was going to ask you something, and it's just gone completely. I just looked at my fag packet. And the question
I've
was,
got it. It was the butler.
it was the butler. Yeah, I suppose I should be getting myself ready to go to the game, really. But hey, look, you know, we'll finish this up in a little while. Not just yet. So, anything coming up for you this week, Cieran? Bit of work on the horizon or anything?
Yeah, I've got to drive on Tuesday. I've got to drive up to the Sunshine Coast again. Look at this job that we're meant to be doing in October. So sort of a redecoration, refurby type, small, in 3 different
Okay.
units. So I've got to drive up there. So that's a couple of hours drive on Tuesday with me, mate. Gonna have a look at that. Yeah, and I've got maybe doing a few bits around his house as well this week. Around his property that he's just sold, but he has to tidy a few things up when he moves in 2 weeks' time. So, and last week he got me. He's a Leeds boy as well, my mate, right, Paul. And he asked me. He said, "Oh, I went round there," and he said, "Oh, mate, do you mind doing all this poisoning down the back there? Because he's got a couple of, about 3 acres." And there's all these weeds that are at 3 foot high, right by the creek. He said, yeah, I've just got to pop off to the doctor. He done a peach on me, right? He said, I've got to pop off to the doctor for a little while. And the thing is, I went, you dodgy bastard, because this area, anything near a creek, this is snake country, Budge, right? I'm wading in there with these weeds up 4 foot high with his backpack of poison and poison in it, right? Sticking the old stick in there. And you don't know, mate, you don't know if there's snakes in there or not. You got to take a punt, and hopefully you don't hit one on the head. But luckily enough, I didn't. There wasn't that. And mainly because of the time of year. That a lot of snakes hibernate at this time of year. You don't see much of them. In about 4 weeks' time, they start coming out and being a bit livelier. But luckily enough, I didn't come across one. But he didn't care.
Good morning, Stefan. Thank you for joining us from Canada. Just popping on before he goes to bed. Thank you for joining us, sir. You have popped on at the last knockings of the show, so we've got about 10 minutes left. So if you want to stay with us, you're welcome to do so, mate. Nice to see you, buddy. Wasn't referring to you. Oh, right, but that's doody-doodahs. Do you think we should make an annual thing either on his birthday or on the day of his passing? Well, I'm pretty sure that some of us would already have thought of something along them lines. I mean, nobody has actually said anything to my knowledge about doing a regular and planned thing, but I know for a fact that, when it comes to that part of the year and that, we'll all be mentioning it, and
that's not a bad idea, Robert. I think we probably will do.
That ain't a bad idea, mate. Yeah,
we probably.
I mean, we'll definitely find out the exact date of Peach's birthday, because I can't remember what it is, and we'll do a Football Unfocused special for that. For the week of his birthday. So if his birthday fell on the Wednesday, we would do the Football Unfocused at the weekend for it. And we'd have a little birthday party for him. So, Any kangaroos about, Cieran? Sharky wants to know.
No, Sharky, not here at the moment. They're not far away, Mark. I can drive 10 minutes down the road and come across them. But where I am, a bit of suburbia, they shy away from here, mate. Stay away from us humans.
Yeah.
But they're not far away.
Okay, Stefan, thank you for joining us, mate. Catch you soon. I'm not sure if we'll be on tomorrow, but there's a good chance that one or both of us might appear somewhere. Can't believe how quickly time goes. I know it's 4 weeks now, Cieran.
Yeah, I know.
4 weeks.
It's 4 weeks. Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
Gonna see Dippy. Do you not mean Dappy? I'm pretty sure that's Dappy you probably mean. Right, so okay, well,
what's my Nelly prediction?
Yeah.
Well, I've already done it with Stuart on the TDT, right? And I went for a 1-1. I did go Nelly, but The closer we get to the game, the more I think we're going to win it, to be honest. But that was, like I say, that was last Monday. And
Yeah,
I did go for a 1-1 draw and Bowen to score first. That was my prediction. But be
right.
honest, the closer we get to this game, the more I fancy winning it. I
Yeah.
think we might win it
You
2-1.
know, I've been doing a bit of thinking, a bit of research and stuff, and I've discovered that there's like in every attempt that we've had against Brighton in the Premier League, we've either drawn or lost. We've never beaten them in the Premier League, and I've discovered that there's something missing every time we play them, and that's me in the crowd. And I'm going to be in the crowd today, so
You've
hopefully
never been there. Well,
change your fortunes. It's going to be a change of fortunes, isn't it?
It's all over. Just you
We're going to win,
screaming.
and it's going to be Budgie's idea to get and winning.
Like I said earlier, Budgie, there's no reason for this to be a bogey team. None. It's Brighton. That's it. Let's just go and do it.
I know, yeah. Yeah, Peach would go for a 5-0 win today. Yeah, probably. Lee Vitello. Hello, buddy. How are you, mate? 3-1 West Ham. Come on, you Irons. We are massive. Yeah.
You know, we talk about Peach's positivity. The only man I know who's second to that is Lee Vasallo there. He's the most positive man I've ever seen on all the chats ever. He really is. And he's a joy to listen to. And he always says, we are massive. So maybe we're going to be massive tonight and we'll do them. And I'm going to go, what's he saying? 3-1? Yeah. Why not?
Lee, he said 3-1, Happy says she thinks it's going to be 2-1, close until the end, and then we'll nick it. What a feeling I've got. She says
that's the case.
Yeah, I know why, because you're going to see me again today as well. You know, it's going to be great. Disabled team are saying he went for a 0-0, but West Ham could nick it. Yeah,
I think it'll be tight. I think it'll be fairly tight, this game.
Glenn Murray doesn't play for them anymore. We will beat them, says Sharky.
Yeah, mate. We got him out of the way. Cucurella just left. Was it Basuma? Mate, there are a couple of big balls down at the moment. So maybe this is the best time to play them and do them. Yeah, let's have it.
Happy, in response to that, she says she's going to be pissed by the time I arrive. That's always the best time to catch you. It's always the best time to catch you. Yeah, mate, probably. Trossard is their main danger man, and I agree with that. But I got this thing that I think Declan will track it. Declan will track him.
He's dangerous.
I think
he is dangerous.
Women hardly ever get drunk, says Stuart. Happy. Not quite. You want to come to a few sessions down at the Carpenters Arms, mate. Is that where I'm going to meet you, Happy, in the Carpenters? Let me know. Expat Paul. Good morning, Paul. I'm presuming that's Thailand, Paul, is it? As well.
It is.
Yeah.
Gone to
I can't see the picture. Oh yeah, there it is. Yeah, that is. Hi, Paul. Thank you for joining us, mate. Lovely to see you.
I just watched his latest video. It was Drunken Noodles, I think. Yeah, it was really nice.
Oh, right.
Really nice. Yeah.
Cool. Happy is asking, am I going to try and get her on camera? No, I wouldn't do that. I mean, listen, you know me. I record lots of stuff, and I sometimes use little bits and bobs in some of my vlogs and whatever. But hey, no, I'm not going to do that. I'm not going to try and force you to go on camera. You know me. I'm not like that.
Plus you've got to kneel down to get her in, haven't you?
Yeah. Oh my God. She's saying that she's no woman. Did I miss Hammerhead in the house? I did.
Yeah, I just saw him flick over there.
I don't know why. I thought that was Hammerhead that had said that. Hammerhead, thank you for joining, son.
Get your glasses on.
You've probably been here a while and I've missed you. And yeah, anyway, so Lee says, yes, I live in East Ham, 5 minutes away from the bowling pub.
Wow. So did I, Lee.
Wicked. Yeah.
Mate, maybe 8
Yeah.
minutes for me, Lee. I lived 8 minutes from
Yeah.
the bowling pub.
Yeah.
There
My cousin Sean, well, my auntie Doreen, she lives in East Ham, but it's further away. I mean, like you must know East Ham quite well.
Yeah.
Do you know Vicarage Lane in
Yeah.
East Ham? She
Yeah.
lives down the other end of that in Folkestone Road.
Yeah.
Right near the council amenities. No, not amenities. The council depot.
Town Hall?
No, the
Well, the
depot.
depot.
You know their works depot down in
Yeah, I can't remember where
Folkestone
the
Road.
depot was.
Yeah, it's down in Folkestone
I
Road.
remember. Look, I
And
can't
she
place
lives
it
two
right
doors
away.
down from it.
I remember Folkestone Road and Vicarage Lane well in my head. Remember them very well. As soon as you.
Yeah. So that's where my auntie lives. So that's about 15 minutes from the ground, I would say, if you're walking.
Yeah, I was 8 minutes, about 8 minutes
from the
ground,
bowling.
Yeah, Elizabeth Road was my road, mate. Elizabeth.
Oh,
Road.
was it?
Just off Caffrine.
I do know that. Hang on, what was
Just
that lad's name that we used to knock about with down there? There was a lad we used to know down there. What was it called? What was his name? Bloody hell, I can't think of his name. It's one of my cousin's mates. They knew each other from playing football together, I think. Can't remember his name now. It's gone completely. Anyway, right, listen, we've done 45 minutes or just over. We'll kind of start wrapping things up. Happy says she's going to be there 11:30. I'll get there about 12:15. Where's Akbar?
Yeah,
I can't see him. No,
I'm popping on with Jakey, I think, later on for the pre-match show and the.
Oh yeah. Hammerhead is saying it's a bloody joke. They're not showing the games on the telly.
Yeah, they are. Hammerhead, they are here. Not a problem in Australia, mate.
No, but hang on a minute. I thought all Sunday games were televised.
Yeah, but it's not live. I don't think. This one's not live, apparently. Titch told me that.
Stupid. That's stupid, man. Yeah. Okay. Right. So let's hope we do. Right. Curse. Yeah. The ladies West Ham are massive. Track has that bloke on the guitar. He really reminds me of you, FF. I'm not going to use the actual words, Cieran.
I don't know what you're talking about, though. The ladies West Ham massive.
Yeah, they've got a song that they're involved with.
Have they? Oh, right. I haven't seen it.
Yeah, they're singing "West Ham are massive." Yeah, and they've done like a pop group rewrite of it and that.
Oh, lovely!
It's not the ladies' team. I don't think it's the ladies' team.
If I get to see it, I've got to look at the game.
They may have had a part in it. Yeah. Right. So, guys, I'm not going to be able to get too many of these comments in. So, hopefully, you guys are reading them yourselves. There's just so many of them. I'm never going to get to them all. Right. Listen, let's wrap this up then, Cieran, because I need to go and get myself sorted out, ready to get on the train. My train is in 29 minutes. So I've got to get myself sorted and get on it.
Yep.
Apparently, the guy in that thing is a spitting image of you.
Is he? All right, then. I need to get to see it then. You have to send it to me, HH, so I can look at it.
But then again, so was Harold Shipman, so that's no recommendation.
Yeah, really. And Harmony, I think it was Harmony, said I look like Jeremy Corbyn.
Yeah, there's some of that there as well. Yeah.
And he's a prick.
All right, well, look. All right, well, look, Cieran, it's been a pleasure as always chatting with you, mate. I love
as always.
doing these
And
shows with you, mate.
thank everyone for coming on again. Well,
Yeah, again,
back
yeah,
on
and
the
thank you
Random
for
channel.
make sure
Been a
you hit
big-
the like button, please, guys. If you love Peach, love the show. All right, that's all I can ask. It's a bit unfair to say it that way, really, to be fair.
Yeah,
But,
yeah. It was
yeah,
a bit of an emotional black
listen,
there, but why not?
listen, the more likes we get, the more we're inclined to come back and do more of these shows. So, you know, that's really what it is. Anyway,
well,
thank you,
there's a
guys.
few thumbs down then. A few people, get rid of them. Get rid of them. So, all right.
Right, okay, Happy. Take care. See you soon, love. See you at the stadium.
See
I'll
you,
bring my charge pack with me, and you can charge your phone up there if you want, unless you get it charged between now and then. Anyway, talk to you later. See you at the Carpenters, and I will see you during the week, Kieran. We'll record the one for next week, I think, because I'm working next weekend, so we'll have to record the one for next week.
Yeah, I'll have to talk to you, and we'll have to juggle when I can fit it in, because I'm not sure what days I'm doing this week. We'll jump around it.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah. We'll get something laid out. Thank you, everybody, for joining us. Also, I'd just like to mention, over on Green Street Elites, following this show is a new show that I've done called Over Land and Sea, where I talk to people from overseas, basically, and find out why they love football. And it's not all West Ham fans. In fact, the first one is an Arsenal fan. My friend teacher Janik is chatting to me after this. So head to shelves over to GSE and tune in. I'll be in the live chat as much as I can be. And we'll see you all on the next Football Unfocused next week.
Yeah, all the best, chaps.
What are we, Kieran?
We are massive, and we're having it tonight. See you later, Brighton. No, that's
care.
it. No more bogey team.
No more bogey team. That's it. Thanks, everybody, for joining us. I'm not going to bother playing out of a video, but have fun. See you on the next one. Take care.
Yeah.
Come on, you.
Enjoy the game.